I love a game that truly is an experience. More than just the puzzles, slaying baddies, or getting from point A to point B, a video game in which I feel immersed in its story, characters, and the world overall is what leaves a lasting impression on me. It's like a really good book. You set it down after hours only to have to grapple with coming back to reality. Pretty surreal that a game can do that. Anyway, I was thinking about this concept in reference to the season of autumn within video games. It's my favorite season after all. Sure, I absolutely adore the Christmas holiday, and I love the blooming brightness of springtime and Easter, but I hate summer, even if my birthday is in it. But autumn as a season in the meteorologic sense of the word is just so cozy and beautiful. Lately, even though it's still averaging 80 degrees Fahrenheit where I live, I've been redecorating my home for the season and listening to cozy music. Think Concerning Hobbits from Lord of the Rings, or Almas Veritas from Practical Magic, a movie I don't like, but I can't deny that the song is peak fall. This got me thinking, what areas and songs in video games represent the fall season best? I could think of a couple right away, but I decided to take the question to my wonderful community, and y'all delivered. So here is a list of locations and songs from video games that I think really capture the essence of autumn. Be sure to comment afterwards your favorites and any that weren't listed. Maple Treeway, Mario Kart 8, and 8 Deluxe. When you think cozy autumn vibes, your mind probably doesn't go to a high-speed racing game, yet Maple Treeway from Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe fits quite well. The music, even if it's faster, still checks the cozy box in my book. And the atmosphere? It's autumn itself. I mean, when your race takes you up, down, and around a giant red, orange, and yellow maple tree, how can you not call that autumn core? Sure, you may not always get a chance to stop and notice its beauty because you're usually focused on creaming your opponents. But if you get the chance, do a timed solo race, and then you'll be able to stop, listen, and enjoy. The Akkala Region, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The Akkala region from both of the Wild era Zelda games was the first place I thought of when I asked myself about autumn in video games. I'm sure it was the first place many others thought of as well. I mean, look at these trees. How could you not love it? While the music isn't unique to the area, matching the time of day and whether you're on foot or horseback, I'm okay with that. Most places in the Wild era games rely more on atmospheric tones rather than boisterous music. This allows for town themes, battle music, and the castle score to stand out more. And when it comes to capturing that autumn feeling, these simple themes accompany the locale well. In fact, if you want to just stand still and bask in the beauty of the area, you can do so undisturbed. You'll hear the birds, the animals, the wind, and maybe a few piano keys here and there. And besides that last one, what could be more immersive to the autumn atmosphere? Heck, it even rains all the time in the Akkala region. You know, like autumn in real life. The Bellchime Trail, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. One of the games on this list I haven't played, a couple of people suggested the Bellchime Trail from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I see why. I mean, this specific trail has the exact palette you would imagine when you think of fall colors. Music-wise, I struggled with this one because the only thing I could find was the tune for the bell tower, which is also nice. From what I understand after asking others who have played this game, there isn't a specific song for the trail, but that's okay. The idea is there, and even in a small bit format, this trail is a nice autumn serotonin boost. The Season of Autumn from the Animal Crossing games. I mean, come on. This one was one of the more obvious picks, am I right? Autumn in any Animal Crossing game is a winner, but most especially in New Horizons, if for no other reason than the visuals. Seeing the progression each day from mid-September as the green slowly fades away, all the way till November with full-on bright hues of red, orange, and yellow, it's magical. And as a Floridian who doesn't get to experience it in real life, I'll take this. Then you have the perks that come with the season, well, at least in New Horizons. Mushrooms growing, acorns and pine cones falling from trees, and eventually being able to capture beautiful, stunning red maple leaves as they descend to the earth. A whole new world of crafting opens up during this season. A world of perfect autumn cottage core, the best kind of autumn. Even something as simple as the gentle breeze rustling the leaves and the sound that comes with it is so perfect. Especially because, much like with the Akkala region of the Wild Era Zelda games, the music doesn't change for the season, except for maybe some minor changes when it rains, but it rains outside of autumn too. This may be the one area where I would say the other Animal Crossing games do autumn better. They may not have the same visuals as New Horizons, but the hourly music in general is far better in previous games, and frankly, go with the autumn coziness better too. My preferred probably being New Leaf, in terms of music for autumn that is. City Folk has my favorite overall. On that note, pun intended, you can click the link in the upper right hand corner to be taken to a video I made that is 7 hours of relaxing autumn visuals from New Horizons, accompanied by all the hourly themes throughout the series that I think fit the season best. Planet Earthfall, Kirby Star Allies. Another game I haven't played, but I'm very glad Planet Earthfall and Kirby Star Allies was suggested for this list. I'm not sure why, but I wouldn't have guessed that a Kirby game had a world like this. I'm used to space and springtime, but then again, I've only played like 3 Kirby games. That's on me, but I'm glad I know about this world now. The puffy-leaved maple trees, the honey golden grass terrain, even the toadstool enemies, it's so cute. Not going to lie, I thought the movement in the background was lava at first. Most likely it's wind rustling golden fields of wheat or golden grass, I suppose. And I will say this autumn level's colors are almost too saturated for my liking, but maybe that's because it's going for more of a late afternoon feel. You know, when the sun is setting and casting a red/orange glow on everything. Still, it fits the criteria for this list. The music didn't sell me until I listened to it on its own without the gameplay sounds. There's nothing wrong with the gameplay sounds. In fact, that's one of the many reasons I love Kirby games. But it did kind of clash at least a little bit with this beautiful fall music. Regardless, it's calm, majestic, and still has a healthy amount of Kirby playfulness. The Gold Leaf Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy, I didn't realize until making this video, has quite the variety of worlds to explore. I guess I should have known that, but either way, I do now. And for sure, the Gold Leaf Galaxy is dripping in autumn vibes. It's so beautiful to look at, what with all of the maple leaves on the ground and the rich fall colors surrounding the atmosphere. I actually quite like the fact that it has a little bit more brown going on, rather than oversaturating us with the red, orange, and yellow. It's a little bit more accurate. At least from a Floridian's perspective, that is. I've only experienced autumn a few times, and it was in Ohio, so I guess take my opinion with a grain of salt on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that the music for this world is the same as Honey Hive? Are they the same world, but at different stages of progression? I haven't played this one all the way through, so pardon my ignorance. Anyway, the music that does play for the Gold Leaf Galaxy matches the aesthetic perfectly. It's the right amount of playfulness with instrumentation that just sounds right. I don't know how else to describe that. Even if it's not one of the calmer autumn themes, it works. Not everything in autumn has to be super calm. Click Clock Wood, the autumn section from Banjo-Kazooie. Although I did not put these in any specific order, for me personally, I had to save this one for last. The autumn section of Click Clock Wood from Banjo-Kazooie is the penultimate option for autumn in video games. Well, in my opinion. Let's see. Beautifully bright fall color palette? Check. Piles of maple leaves and at least one really good maple tree? Check. Fun gameplay centered around that autumn theme? Check. Calming but appropriately fun music to fit the fall feel? Check. Ugh, I could stay here for hours. Just pick off every enemy first and you're good to go. I mean, really, I don't think I need to drone on. The world speaks for itself. So there you have it, 7 locations and songs from video games that capture that autumn feel. Have you played any of these games and did you enjoy these areas too? Let me know in the comment section. Be sure to also talk about any other suggestions you'd add to this list. I mean, there were a few on this list that I had never heard of, never played the game, so I'm open to hearing about more. If you enjoyed this little video, be sure to consider giving it a thumbs up and checking out some of my other content in case you would like to subscribe to The Geekdom. Thank you as always to my supporters via Patreon and membership who continue to encourage me in what I do here. I actually just released my first supporter only video a couple of weeks ago, so if you've been around a while and that sounds cool to you, the link to Patreon is in the description below, or you could click the join button. Special thanks to my geek masters Joking Batman, Geek Mom, Lorulian Sheep, and Soeren. But anyway, that's all for today. God bless and thank you for watching.